This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Teen boy among two arrested in St. Catherine gun seizure. A 17-year-old boy was among two persons taken into custody in connection with a gun seizure in St. Catherine early this morning. Cops attached to the St. Catherine South Police were on an operation when a vehicle was stopped and searched shortly after midnight. According to the police, a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol loaded with 7 9mm cartridges was discovered. The driver and the teen were taken into custody. The St. Catherine South Police will be occupying the major thoroughfares in addition to other operational activities which are all aimed at reducing the opportunities for criminals to commit crimes, declared Commanding Officer for the St. Catherine South Police Division, Christopher Phillips. Criminals who venture into St. Catherine South will be caught and brought to justice. We continue to solicit the support of law-abiding citizens as we continue to make the division safe for residents and visitors alike, Phillips added. 3 men arrested following Portmore robbery. 3 men were arrested in Portmore, St. Catherine early this morning following a robbery in the Independent City area. The police say a call was received that men traveling in a motorcar had carried out a robbery sometime after 4 o'clock. The police say a team was immediately dispatched and a search was launched. They say the car was intercepted in the Marine Park area in Portmore. The men who were aboard reportedly attempted to elude the police but were apprehended. No motive in killing of cop in Spanish Town. A motive is yet to be established for yesterday's murder of an off-duty policeman in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Jermaine Brown, who was attached to the Spanish Town police station, was gunned down along St. John's Road in the Johnson Pen area. The incident happened about 5:30 p.m. The police say Brown went to the area in his private motor car to conduct personal business when he was pounced upon by unknown assailants who shot him multiple times inside his car. The attackers fled on foot into nearby bushes. Eyewitnesses, however, told the news that Brown had just entered his car and was slowly driving away from the premises when 3 men who were in waiting fired on the vehicle from behind, hitting the cop multiple times. According to residents, Brown had been providing private security duties at a business establishment located in the vicinity of where he was shot. They also disclosed that yesterday's fatal shooting came weeks after a female manager at the establishment was also killed by gunmen. Chairman of the Jamaica Police Federation, Corporal Rohan James, who visited the scene yesterday, condemned the attack. Regarding the loss of one of our colleagues, it is a very unfortunate incident. However, criminal elements seem to be having their own way at this particular time, charged James. It is one that we continue to implore the elected representatives to appropriately use the Public Debt Management Act to provide the state with the resources that we can sufficiently act given the kind of criminality and the lawlessness that is existing now, he added. He said while the police have no active lead, they will leave no stone unturned to bring the perpetrators to justice. He appealed to the residents in the area to give support to the police. 3 men killed in St. Elizabeth shootout identified. Police have identified 3 alleged members of the speculation gang who were fatally shot during a confrontation near Black River on Tuesday. They are 19-year-old Najee Smith, a resident of Speculation District, 21-year-old Shamar Brown, and the 20-year-old Ricardo Salmon, both residents of Oxford District. A police report said about 4:45 p.m. the men were intercepted on the Speculation Main Road during an operation. The men reportedly opened fire at the police. A shootout ensued. Police said 2 illegal firearms were seized during the incident, a 1.3 revolver with 2 rounds and a Beretta .22 with 9 rounds. The Independent Commission of Investigations has since launched a probe into the incident. For months, the police have accused the members of the speculation gang of committing murders and robberies across the parish. 5 big fish nabbed in U.S. Jamaica-led drugs raid and the luxury vehicles seized. A fifth major suspect linked to the local drug trafficking trade has been taken into custody in pre-dawn operations in St. James and St. Andrew involving Jamaican and United States law enforcement. 4 were initially arrested, but the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency has since tweeted that the fifth person who was being sought has been nabbed. The operation is being led by MOCA, Narcotics Police, the Financial Investigations Division, the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Branch, the Jamaica Constabulary Force Fugitive Apprehension Team, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, and the United States Marshals. 2 of the suspects were taken into custody on extradition warrants from the United States, sources told the news. According to a senior law enforcement official, it's the first drug-related extradition warrant from the U.S. since 2009. The 2009 warrant was for Christopher Dudos Coke, the Jamaican drug lord who was extradited in 2010. Coke was later convicted and is serving a 23-year prison sentence in the U.S. Police sources say several high-end vehicles were also seized during Wednesday's pre-dawn operations. One of the suspects was apprehended at the gated apartment complex, the Avery, located on Charlemont Avenue in St. Andrew. At least 4 of the vehicles were seized there. Several of St. James's most wanted captured. The Area 1 police have reported that several of the 24 persons who were listed on its most wanted list have been captured. 9 of them have been charged with various offenses, including murder, shooting, wounding with intent, and illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition. Among those charged is 24-year-old Nikila Lewis of Lilliput, St. James. He has been charged with the shooting of 5 persons in Ocean Heights, Lilliput in May. Another suspect, 22-year-old Tajay Clark, was charged last month in connection with a double murder at Sharon Hill along the Green Pond Main Road. Investigators have also laid charges against Christopher Campbell, who has been implicated in a double murder on Chico Lane in Norwood, St. James. In the meantime, the St. James police have received a post-mortem report from the authorities in Costa Rica confirming the death of 29-year-old Demare Brown, who was from Blood Lane in Glen Devon. Mr. Brown, who was being sought in connection with multiple murders and shootings in St. James, was killed in Costa Rica in February. He was on the St. James Police Most Wanted list. Ministry of Education announces $6,000 cap for secondary level registration packages. The Ministry of Education has issued a bulletin informing school administrators that the cost of the registration package at the secondary level should not exceed $6,000. The bulletin says there should be no cost for registration at the primary level. School administrators have also been told not to increase the parent contribution for the new academic year. All charges for registration packages must first be approved by the ministry and a breakdown provided. The online platform should be used to reduce the need to charge for printed materials, and consideration must be given to the economic realities parents face. The ministry also noted that the non-payment of fees should not affect students' placement or registration for school, and administrators should work with parents to establish flexible payment schedules or plans for services or materials. These include physical education gear, insurance, ties, badges, and uniforms. The 2022-2023 academic year begins on Monday, September 5. Man ordered to pay $180,000 after hitting baby mother with a machete. A man was ordered to pay a total of $180,000 in restitution after it was alleged that he used a machete to strike the mother of his child multiple times on her back and arm. The accused, Richard Brown, was charged with assault occasioning actual bodily harm. He stood before Parish Judge Maxine Dennis McPherson on Tuesday. Court documents stated that Brown on April 20 supposedly hit the woman with a machete, first in her back, to which she asked, "Why are you beating me?" The woman reportedly raised her hand and was struck again on her arm. "I kill me, I go kill you," Brown allegedly proclaimed. Reportedly, eyewitnesses intervened and asked him, "What you a fight the girl for? Mind you put yourself in a problems. You go kill her?" His assault was interrupted. The court was told that the woman went to seek medical attention, and a medical report sharing the same date as the incident was on file. Brown initially wanted the matter to go to trial after hearing that the woman wanted $200,000 in restitution. However, after it was explained to him by his attorney at law, the prosecution and the judge what it would mean to go to trial, he changed his mind and negotiated with the complainant, ultimately reducing the payment to $180,000. Sir, let me explain what is happening to you. She is asking you for $200,000. You can say it's too high if you can go down for some more. You are standing in a dock, so if you mediate with her, you have control over the outcome of the case, Dennis McPherson explained. Whatever figure is decided, it doesn't have to be paid at once, and it can be paid in installments. She's saying, I don't have anything more to do with him. Yes, you have a child, that's different, but for the injuries I receive, I just don't want you to pay me some money. That's what she is saying, the judge continued. But after hearing this explanation, Brown said he did not understand what she said, to which the judge explained again. Sir, what she is saying is that you slapped her with a cutlass. I don't know where the truth lies, but the same day the incident happened is the same day she's saying she went to see the doctor. It's the same day the doctor is saying he or she saw her. The doctor is saying I saw several injuries on her. I'm saying to you, do you want to go to mediation with her, or do you want a trial? If you want a trial, you can get a trial, no problem, Dennis McPherson said, and Brown agreed to mediate the matter. He is to return to court on September 30, 2022, with the first payment of $60,000. His bail was extended. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.